It's democracy on your terms, a movement, and the future of democracy in Europe. It's called the European Citizens Initiative, and it needs your input. For the first time in the history of European integration, EU law has enabled 1 million of its citizens, just like you, to demand that your leaders in Brussels listen to the voice of the people. And by the end of this video, the only question you'll be asking yourself is, how can I change the face of the European Union? Here's how it works.
Step 1. First, you'll need to grab 6 other friends who come from 6 other EU member states. Are you counting? That means 7. Count them 7 people like you from 7 different countries. It doesn't matter if your friends look like this, or even this. Then you guys get together and make a committee. It's kind of like a party, but with a lot more people. In fact, once you have your committee, then you have to figure out what you want to change in Europe. Okay, so let's say you want to create a European-wide day devoted to posting pictures of kittens on the internet. Or you want to propose a framework to ensure responsible waste management by all members of the European Union. I know, I like Kitten Day better too. Step 2. Go to Brussels and register your committee and your proposal with the European Commission. Hopefully, they will say yes. As long as you stay within their guidelines, you should be fine. So let's hope they like kittens, or waste management, whatever. Step 3. Get 1 million signatures from across the European Union. Face-to-face, or online. Actually, you only need to cover 7 European countries. And don't worry, most people find kittens cute, or at least they find waste bad. But remember, you only have 1 year to collect all your signatures, so get started.
Step 4. The government of every country where you got signatures has to check that these people actually exist. So no counting your Uncle Jean twice, or copying names from a 1968 Amsterdam phone book. Step 5. Go to Brussels and tell the European leaders that you did it. Now they have to listen to you. Step 6. Actually, the heads of the European Union have to invite you into their big offices and listen carefully to your every word. Wait for the European leaders to decide whether or not they are going to put Kitten Day up to a vote before the European Parliament, or whether they will put forward your framework of 7 waste management principles that could save the planet. If they don't accept your proposal, they have to explain to you at length why kittens are not cute or why they don't want to save the planet. And to be sure, the news is going to be all over Europe. So one way or another, your idea is going to make headlines. Of course, if the European leaders like your idea, they will put it up for a vote in the European Parliament. If it passes, you can mark your calendars and upload your kitten pictures, or go ahead and throw out your trash and enjoy those waste principles.
But wait, more than a year has passed since the law went into effect. Why hasn't anyone succeeded? What if a year is just too short to collect 1 million signatures? What about those countries that require citizens to give personal identification numbers just to verify petition signatures? What if the EU could set up a website to make it easy to collect signatures across the European Union? Maybe the European Commission shouldn't be the one to decide whether the European Parliament hears the voice of the people. Maybe getting signatures in 7 countries is just too expensive for average people like you and me to ever finish. Only you can answer these questions. Only European citizens can decide what the European Citizens Initiative will look like. Before the European Union takes another look at the European Citizens Initiative, the European Ombudsman, Emily O'Reilly, has asked us to give her your input about the future of direct democracy in Europe. In the future, the European Citizens Initiative will change the face of Europe forever. You can change the initiative today. Now, are you ready to change the face of the EU? We're here to support you.